Hello everybody, Mark here, and today I'm going to be doing, it's the Farmfoods challenge day number 7, well at least meal number 7. I had to miss a day over the weekend. I wasn't feeling great, so the day has changed, but it's still meal number 7. Now what it's going to be, it's I'm doing another pasta dish along with the mince and spaghetti sauce. Alright, that's the thing. I did one of these the other day. It was with a different. That's the sauce I'm using now. What I mentioned before on the early challenge videos was that when I went to Farmfoods, I bought the pasta and I bought the mince and I forgot to buy the pasta and forgot to buy the sauce. So luckily I had 2 jars at home. So they're a different brand that I would have got at Farmfoods, but they cost the same, £1 each. So it still works out with the money for the challenge. Now what I'd done a few days ago was I've done pasta with fish and what was that? That was with a big piece of fish and fish fingers, about 5 fish fingers. Chopped them all up, put them in with pasta. That didn't turn out too bad actually. I've never done that before. Turned out pretty okay. Let me see. I may have done a second. Yeah, I will have done a second pasta, and I can't remember what I did with that one. But the third pasta, which is now, it's going to be the pasta with the mince, with the built-in onions already. 31% of onion, 69% Scottish beef. It's going to be that. With the sauce, in this case dolmio, and the difference, because even though I'm doing another pasta dish, I'm trying to make it different, and this time I'm going to be putting in the vegetables. Now this is the usual veg that you've seen in most of the videos. What we got there: broccoli, cauliflower, peas, and sweet corn. Now what I've done, I've already boiled these up. And I've cut them into very small pieces, not the big chunks that they normally would be in. And nearer the time, I'm going to heat them up real quick in the microwave. And then what I'll do, I'll throw them in with the pasta and the mince and with the sauce. So basically, we'll have spaghetti, pasta, with a whole bunch of vegetables in it. I've never had this, I've never heard of this. It's just that I'm trying to improvise with the ingredients that I got left, because like I say, this is meal number 7 and it's whittling down. I've got 1 bag. I'd like to put chips with this, but I've got 1 bag of chips left. Ones because I took the 2 kilo bag of chips, separated them into 4 bags, I think. Where's that bit of paper? Shit. Into 4 bags. So I've used 3 already, so I've got one left. So I'm saving that for so I can use up some of that fish and whatever else. I've used up both of the fish pies. I've still got 2 of each. I think I've still got 2 of each flavour of the toppers. 2 each of those, I think. After this dish, I've got 2 more pastas, but with no sauce. So that's a bit of a bummer. I might have to do that with some more of that fish. I don't know. Oh, right. This sauce, which I don't know if you can. There you go. Yeah, this sauce is getting a bit thick. So what I'll do, I'm going to put some water with it. Actually, this pasta is pretty much done. The way to do the pasta, if you get your spoon and take one bit of pasta and try and cut it with the edge of the spoon against the inside of the saucepan, if it cuts easily, that means it's, could be done. But the real taste test is just take a little piece, taste half a piece of swirled. Yeah, pretty much, yeah, another couple of minutes. In fact, what I'll do, I'm going to put a bit of water with that pasta sauce, with the pasta sauce. I'm going to thin it out a little bit because it's starting to thicken. Okay. Yeah, actually, I'll tell you what though, this dolmio sauce, I don't think I've used this before. I may have used different pasta sauces, maybe with a dolmio name, but it's actually quite thin. It's very, I noticed that as soon as I put it in the pan with the mince, it was very, very thin sauce. Now, here we go. So, what I've done, you've seen the bags, the frozen bags of veg. I opened them all up and put them evenly into 7 sandwich bags. So that works out that the veg divided by the 7 sandwich bags is 57 pence. That's how much the veg in the bowl here is. The mince was £4, and I'm getting 4 portions out of it. That's mince and onion in there. So it's £1 for each of the 4 bags that I made. Pasta is £1 divided. I'm using 1/5 of a kilo, so that's 20 pence. And the sauce, the dolmio here, is £1 a jar. I think it's on special. So today's dinner is going to be pasta, mince, sauce, and 4 types of vegetables for £2 and 77 pence. There we go. Well, let's just hope it tastes good. Now, okay, the pasta will be done. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the vegetables in the microwave for about a minute and a half. This will give me time to really, I'm going to turn up the heat on the mince. It's been simmering away for about 15 minutes now, 10-15 minutes. Okay, so when the vegetables are done, when it comes out, I'm gonna pour them straight into the pasta sauce, give them a quick mix, and by that time this pasta will be in that empty bowl, and then pour the vegetables and the mince and the sauce all over the pasta, give that a good mix, and hopefully, I mean, the thing is, mince and the sauce go very well with pasta, and mince goes very well with vegetables. You've had mince and pie, right? So all I'm doing is combining these ingredients that kind of go together. So that's the theory, But basically, it's because I've got a limited amount of things left out of the that I've got left out of the competition, the budget for the challenge. So basically, I'm mixing stuff together that I wouldn't normally mix together, just to make a meal. Okay. Okay, now the vegetables, I've turned the heat all off. The vegetables are in the sauce. Oh boy, I don't know whether this, yeah, anyway, I'm going to taste it anyway, see if it works. It really doesn't look all that great. Oh boy. Alright, but, you know, the proof is in the pudding, so we won't know until we taste it. Okay, so the pasta's all drained in the bowl. And, oh boy, where am I going to put this? And then the pasta, the sauce with the vegetables all over the pasta. Now, yeah. I'm really hoping this tastes better than it looks. Okay. So, yeah, what I'm going to do, the drink today is what I've got left on here. I must admit, I mean, I did a review of this yesterday. This blue vodka drink. And the bubblegum flavour is starting to wear a bit thin, you know. I'm a bit too old for bubblegum flavour vodka. I'm going to go back to the orange. Okay, here we go. So, like I say, it's yeah. I hope it tastes better than it. Oh boy. Anyway. The first bite's not so bad. Very hot. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the main vegetable I'm tasting is the peas. But the pasta and the sauce is very good. I'll try a bit of pasta with sauce and a bit of broccoli here. Yeah, you know what? I think this actually works. Yeah, I'll tell you. I was quite surprised. I mean, looking at it, it looked really bad, you know. When you scrape it out of the pan into the bowl here, and you see all the pasta and all the veg and all the mince and oh boy, but it actually works. Who knew? Yeah. Yes, I mean, you've got your. I mean, you've seen the veg that I've been using all week. It's the same. You know, every bag is exactly the same. Same proportions, same vegetables. You know, broccoli, cauliflower, peas, sweet corn, in the same proportions. So, yeah. And yeah, I mean, I've never had this before. You know, the vegetables thrown in with pasta. Like I say, you know, it's because I'm sort of, you know, getting challenged by the challenge. You know, it's like the challenge is to make as many meals as I can out of 25 quid. But as you go through the ingredients that I've got, you've got, you know, every meal means that there's slightly less ingredients to work with. And, you know, you just have to improvise, you know. If I wasn't doing the challenge, I would have probably put, I mean, I've done it before. You've seen me do videos before. I've put a bunch, you know, 6 or 8 onion rings in here. Instead of, you know, just with the pasta and the sauce, with onion rings or chips or hash browns. But I don't have any of those in my budget. Well, I've got chips, but I've got 1 bag of chips left and I'm saving that for the fish, you know. So I just had to make up something, you know, because I figured the pasta and the sauce on its own wouldn't be a very filling dinner for me. And I've got to use up that veg. I mean, I've got like 2 bags left, I think. You know, because in another couple of meals, I'm just going to be putting, you know, everything, odds and sods, on a plate, you know. I won't be able to, it won't make any sense. It would just be, you know, just trying to use up the last of the stuff. Tell you what though, as bad as it sounds, and as even badder than it looked, I was quite surprised. It actually does work, this dish, you know. I really thought the vegetables in it were going to ruin it after looking at what it come out like. But no, it actually does help. I'm trying to imagine what this would be like with Brussels sprouts and stuff, but with the vegetables that I've got in here, it really does go. Oh boy. Yeah, this is going to be filling and nutritious. I mean, I really do like the pasta. I like pasta dishes, but yeah. Give it a go at home. Just put some vegetables in it, and you know, whatever you like. You don't have to go mad like I did with the 4 vegetables, but you know, put some sweet corn or some peas in there. You know, even some boiled potatoes. You know, cut them up small. Anyway, cool. So, pasta, mince with onion, dolmio sauce that was on a bargain for £1, or any kind of sauce you want, and then 4 vegetables in a whopping big heap of dinner, costing £2.77. There you go. So, what I'll do, you can actually, what I'll do, I'll hold that up there for a few seconds. You can, if you freeze on that, you can add it up for yourself and divide that by today's day number. Oh yeah. Where it says day 7, add £2.77. So total all that up. If you want, divide it by 7 meals. You'll see what the average is. I'll do that eventually in a couple of meals' time. I'll give you the grand total, because you know I spent £25. You'll see how much the meals cost, and then average it out for how many meals. I mean, yeah, whatever that is. Anyway, so if you want to keep track of what I'm doing, then that's hot. Then that's it. You know, just add those up, and you know you can follow along. Anyway, let me know what you think. You know, I mean, what would you? What vegetables would you put in here? You know. What vegetables would you put in here instead of what I've done? How would you change it? Anyway, let me know what you think. Thanks very much for watching. Bye bye.